Коротко о том, как прошел наш вечер вчерашний и утро.
Ukrainian drones attacked an oil depot in the Belgorod region, and this is the moment a Ukrainian drone hit the oil depot, possibly the Oskolneftesnab depot, near the city of Staryi Oskol. 5 Russian columns were devastated one after another in the Kursk zone as Putin reportedly ordered the recapture of the area by Trump's inauguration on the 20th of January 2025. Combined work of several Ukrainian brigades, footage by the 225th Separate Assault Battalion. The footage is also full of Russian corpses littered all over the place, which we can't show, but which highlight Russia's disregard for human life and the dignity of their soldiers. Destroyed BM-21 Grad and Ural M LRSS. A short summary of how yesterday evening and morning went for the Russians.
Коротко о том, как прошел наш вечер вчерашний и утро. Раз тачка и вторая догорает. Ебать мой хуй! Суета, блядь.
Russian TV is delivering nice news from the Kursk zone, claiming that Ukrainian forces have been knocked out of the village of Glushkovo. The problem is, Ukrainian forces never entered it in the first place. Today, Russian newspapers also reported on alleged looting by Ukrainian forces in Glushkovo, saying that in the homes of returning residents, everything is smashed, turned upside down, and that the Ukrainians supposedly took things with them.
Методично военные выбивают украинские подразделения из Курского приграничья.
Из освобожденного Глушкова репортаж Ильи Ушенина.
Сергей Лепков – один из немногих жителей Глушкова, кто до сих пор не уехал. Боев в поселке уже нет, но находиться здесь по-прежнему небезопасно. Все оставшиеся жители Глушкова по-прежнему ждут, когда у них появится электричество и заработают батареи. Но самое главное, что сейчас поселок уже наш, а дальше уж как-нибудь наладится.
Russian soldier captured in the Kursk zone signed his contract on October 15th, arriving all the way from Buryatia, drunk. With just 4 days of training, he was assigned to the elite 810th Brigade. In only a couple of weeks, he's already a prisoner of war, hardly speaks Russian.
Are you in? No, Boyat. Sandersky, Boyat Yevgenyevich. November 3rd, 1997. So, I ended up in Moscow, signed the contract on October 15th. And I arrived in Voronezh, did some training there for about 2 to 4 days, and then went to Kursk. Yeah, damn, we were drinking with a friend, and that's how we decided to go. I signed drunk, arrived in Moscow drunk from the plane, was rude again, returned there. 80th Brigade, 1st Company. I arrived here, roughly around that time, over there, the 27th, some 20th, I can't remember exactly. Currently, I am a prisoner of the Ukrainians. I have been in captivity for less than a month. They deceive us here, sending us into the meat grinder. They do not train us, do nothing. They give a couple of magazines, 4 magazines, and that is it. Go forward.
Kursk region, and Russian FPV drone powered by fiber optics hits an M1A1SA Abrams. Such drones are not affected by electronic warfare. Unfortunately, we can't see the result of the impact, but since Russian propagandists didn't brag about destroyed Abrams, it's probably nothing. The National Guard repelled an attempted assault in the Zaporizhzhia direction, destroying 2 Russian tanks. Aerial reconnaissance of the 11th Brigade of the National Guard hit them with drones, after which the tanks burned out. The Blyat Barn modification didn't help much. Reports indicate that Russian forces are ramping up their preparations for a significant offensive toward Zaporizhzhia. Intelligence points to increased military activity, including the buildup of troops, heavy artillery, and armored vehicles near the region. Satellite images reveal extensive fortification efforts and the deployment of tactical units. This preparation signals their intent to break through defensive lines and expand territorial control. Russian news channel posted aerial drone footage of the destroyed Kurakhove Dam. Earlier, Ukrainian TSN channel also shared footage of the explosion. The dam is likely destroyed by Ukrainian forces in order to prevent Russian advance on Kurakhove. But despite heavy losses, the latest reports indicate that Russian forces managed to break into the city, and the battle is ongoing. North Korea has ratified a comprehensive strategic partnership agreement with Russia. The pact obligates each side to provide immediate military assistance if the other is attacked. It also legally allows North Korean soldiers to engage in combat on Russian soil, specifically in regions like Kursk. Russia had completed the ratification of the treaty last week after it was signed by Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in June. It is considered both countries' biggest defense deal since the end of the Cold War. The Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Treaty will take effect when both sides exchange documents on the ratification, the state-run Korean Central News Agency said. France to deliver 600 AASM bombs to Ukraine before the end of 2024. In response to growing demand, the French Ministry of Armed Forces aims to ramp up production, with plans to produce 1,200 AASM bombs by 2025 to replenish stocks and support Ukraine's defense efforts. And more, France will supply Ukraine in the short term with 6 Mirage 2005F multi-role fighter jets, including comprehensive support. A tragedy in Kryvyi Rih, nearly an entire family killed in a missile strike. Only the father survived, reports the regional administration. Rescuers recovered the bodies of mother Olena, 10-year-old Kirilo, 2-year-old Dmitro, and 2-month-old Uliana from the rubble. The father, Maxim, survived because he had stepped into the kitchen at the moment of impact. 4 others were killed, with 14 more injured. Morning sounds in Ukraine. Incessant explosions for almost 1,000 days now.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.